Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Real Estate Tips and Tricks. I'm Angela Fazio. My co-host is Sam Staskal, and today's guest is all the way from California. Her name is Rachel White, and she is the founder of Unlockdbox, which is a real estate app I'm really excited for you guys to hear about. So Sam, take it away. It's loud here.
So you created this app
Yes.
because you were frustrated with how other apps worked in the real estate market, correct?
Yeah. So, I was an agent myself and realized that there weren't a lot of tools in the way in which I needed it as a real estate agent. And so I stopped working with clients in the traditional way and dove headfirst into the app world, which was totally new to me, and just chipped away at building a product so that I could bring it to other agents that were struggling in the same ways that I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
you
is
should
it
go back. You should go back and explain. Start with, okay, what is this app? What is its primary, what are the primary purposes of this app, and what problems do you think it's solving for real estate agents out there, even clients, to be honest? It solves problems for clients as well.
Yeah, so Unlockbox is an app for real estate agents, and it's pretty much networking with purpose. So if you need to delegate a task out to another agent, say you had a unlocking that you couldn't make it to, or a showing that you couldn't make it to for your clients, then you would put out the request through the app, and another agent would be able to pick up that request and go unlock the property for your clients. So you're really able to delegate the tasks that you have so that you can get more done. And then it gives these new agents a chance to get their feet wet, a chance to make some money in between commissions and build their business. Same type of task delegation, but with open houses. So we facilitate open houses as well between agents. And it's just a smart way for agents, whether they're new or busy or in between, to really do more with their license, because they're able to, do unlockings and showings and open houses more. And then for those busier agents, they're really able to delegate where they're spending their time and how they're, creating success in their lives as well by managing what they're doing.
So does the agent that accepts the request, are they paid?
Yeah, so it's paid agent to agent in the app. So it's pretty much like, it's been called like Uber for real estate agents. So you pay the agent through the app, $30 minimum to go unlock the property for you.
Okay.
And then open houses are completely free between agent to agent. So there's no fee. That's the way I found the most success as an agent, was sitting open houses for other agents,
Yeah.
especially when I was new. And I really, that was one of my main forms of marketing myself, was hosting open houses. And so that part's completely free. It's a chance for you to get your listing seen, any time of the week. And then it's a chance for these newer agents to get some buyer leads.
Okay. And is it just available in California, or is it nationwide, or?
No, so we're nationwide, and we are encouraging people to sign up their entire brokerages so that it's really effective in their area. So with Unlockbox, you have to have, a lot of users, a lot of agents for it to see the full effect. And so we're doing that by trying to sign up more brokerages and get people nationwide. We have our certain markets that we're heavily in right now, but we are expanding.
So is there a fee to sign up?
No, it's totally free.
Okay.
Completely free to download, both in the App Store and Play Store. And the only fee associated with it is when you are sending an unlocking to another agent, when that transaction's happening within the app. There's just a 15% fee sent to Unlockbox to cover, basic credit card fees. And so it's really minimal. And so you end up, if you're paying another agent $30, it's $34.50 at the end of it. But that agent's actually walking away with the true $30 for doing that job for you.
That's good.
Yeah.
What else can it do? Can it do anything else?
Yeah, it can do a lot. So we have a networking part in the app where you can follow and like and see other agents in your area, and you can chat with them. You can see their reviews. You can just get to know the other agents in your area. And when I was a new agent, my daughter was one, and my son was about 5, and I couldn't always make it into the office meetings. And that's where most of that networking was happening between agents, was in that office meeting. Now it's a little bit more virtual, and EXP is, virtual networking, but we're taking that concept and we're putting it into the app by being able to create this like social networking between agents, where you can see who else is around you, cross brokerages, and start up conversations, start up, networking with agents. It's such an untapped space right now. Like, sometimes we look at the agent next to us as the competition, and I think all agents lose out when that's, the case. But when you look at the agent next to you as somebody that you can really collaborate with, that, one day you'll probably be in a deal with, and you can create that networking, professional relationship, we're also facilitating that. And then we are building out a vendor marketplace for real estate agents. So real estate related vendors, anything title, loan, escrow, anything that you need from the beginning to the end of a transaction, there'd be these preferred vendors in our marketplace that you can get in contact with, closing gifts, all this. It's a big picture. And it's just, we're trying to build this center for real estate agents to go to be able to do multiple things, task delegate, connect with each other, meet some vendors.
Yeah, I think that if vendors would get a hold of this, they would be able to bring value to the agents, especially newer agents. How frustrating is it when you're trying to find an open house, especially in this market, to be able to not only connect with other agents and like prove yourself as a really excellent open house agent? Because if I rate you and I say you're an amazing open house agent, then it's going to get easier and easier with use of the app. We've got to get agents to download it and vendors to shout it from the mountaintops to their agents, so that can start happening. It would actually make our industry better.
Yeah, absolutely. It's you said it perfect, Angela. It's just a tool for us to use, like this everyday tool that's going to help our careers, like in an everyday way of sitting open houses, making some money between commissions for the unlockings, because we all have car payments, like we all have to make our bills. And it's just this really real world tool. And then for these vendors, it's awesome because they get to meet agents, and it's just this like ecosystem where we're all working together and thriving and trying to build this kind of new way of working with each other.
So if I was see sorry, Angela, can you see, like, if I've worked with you before and I follow you or whatever through it, can I see what you have listed?
Yeah, you can. So any jobs that you have listed or any opens that you've done before, you can see like previous jobs, and there's a star rating. And so you can see all that within the app. And so it's just, it's like, why didn't this exist when I was doing real estate, back in 2016? Like I needed this, and that's why I stepped away and tried to build this to bring it to other people. But yeah, all that, you can do all that within the app.
If I was a client, especially today or in any market, if I was a client, I would want my agent to have this. If they had people, because sometimes if I'm wanting to see a house right now, I'm impatient. Clients want it right now. And if this app could facilitate closer to right now, I would want my agent to have it.
Yeah, that's the whole being on demand, like there's all these big tech and especially in the real estate world that are creating this like on demandness for our clients. And we as real estate agents, we have to ask ourselves, how are we meeting those on demand requests from our clients? Like, I want to see the house right now. And you're like, oh my gosh, like I have another client that I'm meeting right now. So if you set up those premises with your clients in the first place, like, if I'm not going to be there, I have a team that's going to be there. I have trusted professionals that are going to unlock the door for you so you can go see that house right now. And so that kind of speaks to like the contracts within the app, right? So a lot of agents are already doing this with each other. If you go out of town, you're asking your friend agent, like, hey, can you go unlock this door for me real quick? Like, I'm out of town or hosting open houses, and there's no contracts right now between agents. And so we're putting contracts, we're making it safer for agents to actually do this and do it in a big way. with the open houses and the unlockings. So it's a safer way to do kind of what we're already doing.
So, if you ask,
sorry, go ahead,
Rachel, really quick. I'm sorry. So really quick, I just want to make sure people understand how to take action on this. If you're an agent, you need to download it. But more than that, you need to go to your broker and say, hey, how do we get this to the rest of the agents so that we can make this communication? Because you can filter by agency. If you don't want just random agents doing it, you can filter by agency. So the steps are download it yourself, go to your broker and make the case of, why every agent in the brokerage should download this free app, right? And then get it in the hands of your vendors so that vendors can bless other agents with the information. Am I missing a step?
No, that's exactly right. And like you said, we have brokerage codes. So all the agents, when you get your agents in your brokerage to sign up, you can filter it out by, hey, I just want to send the jobs to other EXP agents only, or other this single brokerage only. And yeah, that's the steps. And we're also offering like a referral bonus. And so a lot of new agents are trying to make some money. And we're doing a referral bonus for new agents that are signing up their whole brokerages. So that's really fun. And we're excited to do that because we want to create more tools. And the way we do that is by offering, people like, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, help us grow this too. And so get it in the hands of your brokers and then to the vendors as well.
Now I forgot what I was going to ask. Oh, I know what I was going to ask. So I don't know if nationwide if they all use showing time, but we use showing time here to schedule the showings. Does the app work with that app or no?
It does not right now, but we're constantly making partnerships with other companies. And so that would be a great partnership for Unlockbox to be in. Showing time is a big app, and we would love, shout out to Showing Time if anyone knows. Like,
so you may have a contact for that.
Yeah, not currently, but that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're getting a question that in some markets, it's not permissible to sit open houses from other brokerages. In some markets, that is true, but also there are some broker-to-broker agreements with seller permission that allows cross brokerage open houses. That just depends on the market. So of course you have to know what your broker rules are. And that's why Unlockdbox is able to filter by brokerage. So if you have that restriction in your market, it's no problem. That app still works within your brokerage. But many brokerages are allowing cross open houses with seller permission. So very good point. So I said, if you have questions for Rachel about Unlockdbox, or you're not sure about your area, first of all, talk to your broker, of course. But get on Instagram, right? Is that the best way to just DM you on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram's so easy. Yeah.
That's the way that you can get. If there are any other questions for Rachel now, feel free to put it in the chat, and then we can definitely address it. But if you're unsure, I'm sure Rachel can help you. And like, I have been a designated broker in the past for 15 years, and we had broker to broker and with seller permission programs to allow other agents to set other agencies open house, again with seller permission.
Yeah, great point and great question too. And that's a lot of the reason why I put in that brokerage only. You sign up your brokerage, you can do it all in-house for the unlockings as well, not just the open houses. And so it's just a way to work better with your brokerage. And then, if your brokerage allows it outside of your brokerage.
Okay. Yeah, and if you think about it, as long as there's multiple listing service agreements in your area, unlockings are no big deal, as long as you have contracts between the agents. Because if I had somebody who was going to unlock a house for me, I might not only pay them $30, but if they do a good job, a referral fee. Who knows? You get to choose, right? It's just building that relationship with other professionals in your area in a way that's practical and solves the problem.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited, Rachel, about what you are developing. I know you have fantastic ideas to train through the app and have other practical tools as time goes on. But first things first, we've got to get some agents and some vendors out there on board to see the value of Unlockdbox. Thank you so much, Rachel.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome. Thank you.
Sorry for my dark mysteriousness. Bye, guys.
Bye.